This is a pocket-sized selfie drone that promises to become your personal cameraman. Filming with no pilot, no controller, and no experience sounds like magic. Or just another marketing trick? Let's find out. We are now on an island in the middle of the ocean in Thailand. And today I want to create a solo cinematic B-roll using only this drone to see what it's truly capable of. This is the HoverAir X1 ProMax. Interestingly, the company calls it a selfie flying camera. It's not your typical drone, there's no controller needed. It simply takes off from your hand and films you automatically. It folds like this, roughly the size of a small phone and lighter than an iPhone. Usually drone makers just copy DJI's designs, but this one is something entirely new. And now even DJI has to make similar selfie drones. That's why this product caught my attention. The plan for today is to film enough footage to create a cinematic sequence. No operator, no help, just me and this tiny drone. I'll try to capture the feeling of this place, the atmosphere of travel, and I'll share the final result at the end of the video. So how does this thing actually work? On the body there are 3 buttons, 1 to power it on and 2 to switch flight modes. It has over 13 different flight modes. Here are my favorite. Zoom out, the drone flies backwards, revealing where you are. Follow, it locks onto you and tracks from behind. Orbit circles around you, showing the location from all sides. Bird's eye, the drone ascends, tilting the camera down for a stunning aerial reveal. Dolly track, similar to follow, but the drone tracks you from the front. There are more, but these are the main ones. To start, you just select the mode and place the drone on your palm. It takes off, shoots an autopilot, and then returns to land gently right back on your hand. The propellers are fully covered with a mesh guard, keeping both your hands and the drone safe during minor crashes. The main idea for the final video is a journey around the island on a motorbike. I'm curious, will the drone keep up while I'm on the move? We'll need multiple shots in different locations and angles. That's what will tie the whole story together. For the first shot, I'm using the follow mode. The drone tracks me as I walk toward the bike. Next, I want to continue the motion from above. I'll hop on the bike and ride away. Through the mobile app, you can adjust additional flight settings. I added a slow rotation to the upward shot and extended the distance to 30 meters. You can also tweak a tracking height, for example, low shot, flat shot, or high shot. You can go even further. The app allows manual flight control. Here, I chose a flight path, pushed the stick forward, and while walking to the bike, I manually controlled the drone at the same time. It might take a few tries to get the perfect shot. But don't get carried away, like I did. I didn't release the stick in time, and the drone flew straight into the palm tree. So that's our first crash test. As expected, the drone came out completely fine. Not a single scratch. The protection works great. I did a few more of these manual flights in different locations, and the results turned out pretty cool. Now let's test dolly track. Here the drone follows you from the front. You have to be careful not to hit another palm tree by accident. I really like these angles. It's not too fast, but looks dynamic enough. There were lots of obstacles along the way, but the drone handled it perfectly. I reached a palm grove. Time to test the follow mode again. Let's see if I can outrun the drone. This place feels safe enough, but there could be snakes, centipedes, falling coconuts, and even angry bulls, so we're running carefully. I tried to make the drone lose me, but it stayed locked on perfectly. Now let's make it harder. I'll ride the motorbike. There were moments I thought it wouldn't make it through, but it did, flawlessly. By the way, for bikes there's a special accessory, a beacon. You can attach it to a handlebar to improve tracking, super useful. But I wasn't done yet, I wanted to push the limit. I invited my friend with a motocross bike, an electric model, perfect for off-road speed. It looked risky. I was sure the drone would crash into a tree, but even at that speed, it managed to track perfectly. At one point, it hit a palm branch pretty hard, but it kept flying and filming. That's impressive. See how the drone follows the exact path of the bike? Unlike Mavic, which would sway side to side, it really feels like an FPV pilot is flying behind the subject. After a long ride, my friend finally beat the drone, one crash. But even then, the protection did its job, and we kept flying. In different locations, I used zoom out mode, a perfect way to show the scale of where you are and your surroundings. Since each flight repeats the same path, you can combine shots from different locations into a smooth match cut sequence. The last location for today, the beach. Look at these huge puddles along the way. That's how we ride during the rainy season. It's super easy to shoot clips like this, for example, arriving at a scenic spot. And what's cool, when I stand up or sit down on the bike, the drone recognizes it and keeps tracking me. On the beach, I found a palm tree with a sign that says Koh Samui. That's the name of this island. Let's try a manual flight here. First attempt. Oops, too low. Second attempt. Yes, made it through, looks great. The orbit mode works perfectly for closing shot. The drone starts smooth rotation around you, revealing the entire location and finishing the scene with a cinematic circular move. At one moment, I thought it would hit a tree, but it just slipped through effortlessly. If you film these in multiple locations, you can create a beautiful match cut montage. All shots complete. Alright, that's all the footage. Now let's take a look at what we've got. Can you believe all this was filmed automatically without an operator? What are your thoughts on the X1 Pro Max? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to read them. I'll also leave a link to the drone in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.